He said, well, how serious do you want to take your own content? To be real, bro, like, it depends, bro. Because honestly, I know I want more viewers in the future and shit, but like, that shit'll eventually come, bro. Like, in the type of content I want, bro, I don't want like, it's a certain type of people I want in my chat. Like, I want to be a niche streamer, bro. I don't want to be like an actual content creator, bro. Like, where people expect me to upload all the fucking time or upload a certain way or like my videos in a certain way because of the editing shit. Like, no, I want my shit to be like 100% authentic, if that makes sense. As I listened to Sensei's calm breathing, I felt as if the strand of tension I had broken, and my eyelids suddenly grew heavy.
Hikigaya. Oi. Hikigaya. どうやら車が直ったらしい。喜べ。これでやっと帰れるぞ。
An odd 10 minutes later, and we're back to the lodge. Unfortunately, it looked like the place was quiet and no one had woken up yet. Wait, how the fuck did the car start working?
いいか。そっと入るぞ。誰にも見つからんようにな。
Oh my goodness, me and Sensei were going in quiet. Any way you look at it, a teacher and student coming back together in the morning after being out all night doesn't exactly look good. We were just eating ramen and got stranded though. Ouchie.
よし。誰もいないようだ。
うっす。
I'm a ninja, a shinobi. Making sound is a foreign concept to me. Real quiet now.
あ、先輩と平塚先生、おはようございます。
Ah shit. And so just as I let my guard down, Ishiki popped up from behind me. It seems that when you're startled to death, you can't even speak. The one person I didn't want finding us had found us.
朝から二人して何やってるんですか？コートとか着込んでこそこそ怪しいんです
いや、これはだな。
あら、おはよう。
Damn, she's someone I want finding me like this even less.
おう。
見たところ、二人でどこかに出かけていたようだけれど、どこに行っていたのかしら。
いや、これには事情が。
否定しないってことは、二人でどこかに出かけてたのは事実なんですね。安心なさい。深く問い詰めるつもりはないわ。きっと聞いてしまった方が何かと後悔しそうだし。
いや、ちょっと待て。お前ら絶対なんか誤解してるだろ。
二人で朝まで？
Oh my goodness. Don't give me that look of genuine surprise. Nothing happened.
二人でラーメンを食べに行ったんだが、車が壊れて帰り道が少々難航してな。結局帰るのが朝になってしまったんだ。
Sensei immediately explained the situation in a calm and concise manner. There must be a big difference in persuasiveness between what I said and what Sensei said, but I was relieved, but not for long.
二人で抜け出して朝まで？教師と
Oh
生徒の
my
二人で夜食を
fucking
食べに行ったの
god, bro.
弱くしても
What?
安心できないわね。
まあそう固いことを言うな。ご当地ラーメンの誘惑には勝てなかったんだ。な、引きがや。
そうですね。
Sensei threw me the low-key glance of a rascal. I committed to memory the embarrassing feeling I got from seemingly sharing a secret with Sensei. I fucking love Sensei.
も軽く掃除したらゲレンデ行きましょう。早くスキーやりたいのでちゃっちゃと済ませてくださいね。
Because I want to go skiing. This is completely for your own convenience, isn't it?
春野さん、昨日のくじ今日も使っていいですか？いいよいいよ、どんどん使って。じゃ、私はめぐりと一足先に朝スキー行ってるね。みんなよろしく。春さん先輩。
止めても無駄よ、一色さん。さっさと掃除をしてしまいましょう。
As we finished breakfast, it was cleaning from the morning today as well. We would start from whichever we drew out of the lottery. Actually, I feel somehow heavy-headed.
ヒッキー大丈夫？なんだか調子悪そうだよ。
そうか？
そうね。風邪をひいたのではないかしら。
朝帰りですしね。
She need to shut the
そ
fuck
の気
up.
色悪い言い方やめ。
今日はおとなしく寝ていた方がいいと思うわ。
I couldn't even finish my breakfast. Did I really catch a cold?
まあでも掃除くらいはできるだろう。今日は今日も風呂掃除か。
いや、ヒッキー無理しなくていいから。掃除の方はトベッチにでも手伝ってもらうし。
いや、でも悪いだろ
う。いいえ、そんな状態でうろうろされる方がよほど迷惑だわ。誰かに移してしまわないとも限らないもの。
まったく先輩はどうしてこういう時だけ変に真面目なんでしょうかね。そうだよヒッキー、あったかくして寝てた方がいいよ。部屋まで歩ける？
由比ヶ浜さん、たかが風邪だもの。そんなに優しくする必要はないわ。
ですよね。朝帰りは一人でこそこそ部屋に戻っててください。
She's being pretty harsh.
朝帰りって何？
由比ヶ浜さん、世の中には知らなくていいこともあるわ。
でも気になるよ。
いや、誤解だから。
いいからあなたは早く寝に行きなさい。
Feeling unreasonably treated by them, I staggered back to my room and lay down. Bruh, Hidasuka Sensei is gonna come in here. How much you guys want to bet? With a foggy head, I closed my eyes in bed. Perhaps I was more seriously ill than I thought, and in fact found myself breathing more heavily than usual. I caught a cold on a school trip, and now I have to lay down and sleep. Way to go me. I can get some rest. I muttered to myself in my mind, but alone in a room, I actually did start to feel lonely.
引きがや、いるか？
Oh, I knew it!
私だ。
I fucking knew it! I knew it!
はい、どうぞ。
Hidasuka Sensei's voice made me kind of nervous. I wonder if she was worried about me.
では、失礼するぞ。大丈夫か？
Hidasuka Sensei said with a concerned look on her face and gently put her hand on my forehead. Her soft, cold touch felt good. Hold on. Wasn't there a myth about people with cool hands having a warm hearts? Hold on, y'all boys.
超高熱というわけではないが、やはり結構暑いな。
Being so nice to me, it's not fair.
ちょっと待っていてくれ。タオルを濡らしてこよう。
なんかすみません。
気にするな。私
なんかすみません。
Hold on. This is important for the thumbnails. Alright. Thanks for doing this.
気にするな。私のせいでもあるからな。
Hitsuka Sensei looked unusually apologetic. Truthfully, it wasn't her fault at all. I went along without her of my own volition.
先生こそ大丈夫なんですか？風邪移りますよ。
いっそ、それも罪滅ぼしにはいいのかもしれないな。
罪滅ぼしなんて大げさですよ。
私は君に感謝しているんだ。ラーメンに付き合ってくれたことも、夕べのことも。だから、風邪をひかせてしまったのは、本当にやりきれない。
も
だったらせめて、看病くらいはさせてくれないか？
じゃあ、お言葉に甘えて。
ありがとう。
Sensei is not the type of person who would say something like that out of lies or flattery. She always has been diligent with me, not only as a teacher, but also as a human being. I'm back was good FPS. Just when I was drifting off, I thought that maybe that's why I feel so at ease, even though I'm such in bad shape, bro. What is wrong with my fucking grammar today? As tonight was the last night of this camp, the living room was so lively. Just 3 days and 2 nights passed by really quickly. As for me, I spent the day in bed with the fever. They're getting pretty excited. Normally I wouldn't want to mix with them, but I'm alone in bed like this. I feel a certain amount of loneliness, which makes me think that humans are such selfish creatures. Come to think of it, I did Hitsuka Sensei dirty. Wait, come to think of it, I did Hitsuka Sensei dirty. She wasn't able to ski today, I don't think. The ceiling felt unfamiliar to me, but gradually, coming to my senses, I remembered my current situation. Ah, that's right, I caught a cold. I fell asleep without realizing again. Looks like I still have a fever. Who is that? Hitsuka?
私だ。入るぞ。
先生、どうしたんすか？
風邪とはいえ、何か食べないと体調も回復しないだろう。お粥を作ってみたんだが、食べてみないか？
The porridge that Hitsuka Sensei brought me smelled delicious. To be honest, I don't have much of an appetite, but I can't let her kindness go to waste.
いいんですか？
口に合うかはわからんがな。
ありがたくいただきます。
When I tried to take the bowl of porridge that was offered to me, Sensei suddenly lifted it up. Is she gonna feed me?
無理するな。私が食べさせてやろう。
Oh! Nigga. How could I say no?
いえ。
As he fucking should. As he should.
そうか。それじゃあ。ほら。
An embarrassed Hitasuka sensei awkwardly scoops up a spoonful of porridge, blows on it so it's easier to eat, and lifts it up to my mouth. Oh. This sweet and sour situation makes me feel like my fever's about to go up, not down. Look, when you're offered it up to
どうした？やはり食べられそうにないか？
いえ。では。
When I timidly opened my mouth, a spoon was gently inserted. Wait a minute, I haven't even had Komachi feed me like this. Wow.
うまいです。
It's delicious.
それはよかった。私の料理の腕も捨てたものではないだろう？
ですね。
She said with a considerable amount of pride, and it's kind of cute. And yet she is pretty manly. I suddenly thought about her irregularity. She looked like she was having fun, and somehow I feel pretty bad.
どうした？
せっかく盛り上がってるみたいだし、混じってきたらどうですか？
If you could choose one to do forever, which one are you picking? Gaming or watching anime? Oh man. Well, here's the thing. Visual novels count as a game, so I'd rather do gaming. Then I could just play visual novels instead of watching anime. Bang. Sensei huffed and shook her head.
いつもはそうさせてもらうところだが、案外こういうのも落ち着くかもしれん。
そうですか。
ほら、もう一口。
すいません。
もっとも、こんな目に合わせてしまって、教師として和んでいる場合ではないのだが。
そんな。
少しはこうした集団での体験から、楽しみを感じ取ってもらいたかったんだがな。
Have fun with other people, huh?
そういうのは強制したところで無理なんじゃないですかね。
To tell the truth, I'm much relaxed and at ease in this situation, but it's hard to say that when I'm looking at Sensei's complicated expression. Are you about to get the ending you want? Fuck yes, I am.
君ならそう言うと思ったよ。しかし、
We're so close to the end.
今しか体験できないこともある。さ、もう一口。
Yo, she just keeps feeding us. Hitasuka Sensei made a break in our conversation to bring me a spoonful of porridge. As expected, I felt bad and refused.
あとは一人で食べられますんで。
まあ、そう言うな。こういうのもなかなか楽しい。
そうですか。それじゃあ。
Gratefully, I accepted the porridge. I was actually starting to feel better with every spoonful. The human body is a strange thing.
今日は丸一日潰れてしまったようなものだが、この合宿の中で、君が後に振り返って、少しでも懐かしさを覚えるような何かがあればと願うよ。
振り返って懐かしむのは、多分失ったものだからですよ。
まあ、君らしい答えではあるが。
When I said this, Sensei looked somewhat sad. I wonder if there was something she had lost. I wonder if she was looking back on it right now and feeling nostalgic. If that's the case, I want to know about it someday. Maybe the fever's impairing me, but for some reason I find myself thinking so.
なかなか楽しかったよ。迷惑をかけてしまった形になってしまったが。
なら、よかったです。
I wonder what kind of experience Sensei would look back on last night as. Wait, whoa. I wonder what kind of experience Sensei would look back on last night as. I didn't their venture to find out though.
振り返って懐かしむものか。
Maybe I don't want yesterday's event to be lost after all. Maybe I can't think clearly right now because of the fever, but I'm sure that's true. Oh no, now I've gone and said. Oh no, now I've gone and.
どうしたんですか？
いや、なんでもない。
Does she have a crush on me? Looking at a slightly embarrassed Hitasuka sensei, I felt strange, like I was getting a little hot, yet I was completely at ease.
まあ、回復したら、またラーメンを食べに行こうじゃないか。
そうですね。
Yes, he scored! Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is fucking peak. Such an innocent promise that was a wait. Such an innocent promise was a great relief. Rather than looking back and worrying about this and that, maybe that's all we need for now. Wow. Fucking peak. Hitasuka Sensei. My goat. It was the day after we got back home from the ski camp. I don't want to think about anything for the next 2 or 3 days. Alright, y'all boys, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta go handle something. Are you getting... Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Wait. Let me see something. Alright.
焦る焦る焦る焦るよー。
どうした小町？
合格発表まで小町どうしていいのかわからないよー。
小町、お前合宿中は落ち着いてなかったか？
スキー行ってた時は現実逃避できてたっていうか、考えなくて済んだっていうか。
まあ気持ちはわからんでもないが、あと10日やちょっとの我慢だ。
あと10日やちょっとだから落ち着かないんだよ。こんなことなら1週間くらいスキー合宿あればよかったのに。
10 days? No way, my spirit would have long departed by then.
あのなあ小町、お前受験まですごく頑張ってたよな。初詣もしたよな。本番では全力を出し切ったんだよな。だったら自信持っとけ。やることはやったんだ。これで落ちてたら総武校はお前にふさわしくなかったんだと思っとけ。
それ全然励ましになってない気がする。
な、なんだ。いざとなったらお前一人くらい俺がどうにかしてやるよ。
お兄ちゃん。
一人養うのも二人養うのも変わらん。親には俺が頼み込んでやる。
そこは働くって言ってほしかったよ。お兄ちゃん、小町、お兄ちゃん見てると悩んでるのバカバカしくなってくるよ。
そいつはよかった。春になったら桜でも見に行くか。
うん、同じ制服でね。
そうだな。
さーてと、小町ちょっと夕飯の買い物でも行ってこようかな。お兄ちゃんを誰かに引き取ってもらうまでは小町がお兄ちゃんの面倒見ないとね。
気の長い話だ。俺はそう簡単に引き取り手が見つからんぞ。
さてどうだろうね。ちゃんと考えなよ。
考えるって何を？
それも自分で考えること。じゃ、行ってきます。
いただきます。
ああ、気をつけてな。
figure out, huh? Alright, as I lay down on the sofa once again, I close my eyes. Something comes to mind. That was Hidesuka Sensei's words. Something to look back on and feel nostalgic about, huh? Looking back on it, Hidesuka Sensei was always thinking about my future. Maybe that's just the way she sees it as a teacher. It's only natural if you think about it that way. She talked about my future. Hidesuka Sensei won't be my teacher anymore after graduation. Maybe she was just trying to leave me with something for the future when our relationship becomes distant and eventually non-existent. But before I knew it, I was wishing for something more with a person who was close, yet so far away. Yo! Oh, Hachi when he loves her. What up, though? Bang, bang. It was the end of winter, a normal day like any other. The service club's activities for today had come to a close.
今日は特に何もなかったわね。
そうだね。平和な一日だったね。
Well, it's rather a good thing not that nothing happened, but it really takes away from the whole point of this club.
今日は鍵誰が返しに行く？私行こっか？
いえ、今日は引きヶ谷くんに行ってもらいましょう。
What the fuck?
あ、そうだね。ヒッキーにお願いしよっか。
由比ヶ浜まで。なんで俺が。
だって私たち今日は二人で一緒に寄るところがあるもん。
そういうことよ。分かったならさっさと行きなさい。
いや、ナチュラルに人をハブるなよ。
It's only natural.
あなたにとってもその方が何かと都合がいいんじゃないかしら。
そうそうねえ。
はあ
Yukihama and Yuki no Shida looked at each other as they said this. I don't know what they're up to, but they can at least be a little less obvious about it.
じゃあユキの行こっか。
行きましょう。じゃあ
Bro, this was probably
I
one of my
thought I
favorite visual novels so
それじゃあ
far.
ヒッキー。
Well, not
また明日
it
ね。
doesn't pass Saya's song, but
Mata
Saya's
ashita.
songs is only special to me because that's the first visual novel I ever read with my girl. What the hell was that about? They left and I trugged to the staff room. It was still winter and the sun had already set. Winter is about to end, but it's still cold.
Let's say if TTS work.
It's so dark. Is there really someone still
失
here?
礼します。
Hidesuka Sensei!
平塚先生。
When Hidesuka Sensei noticed my presence and turned around, she had a clearly abashed look on her face, which struck me as odd. I wonder what happened.
引きヶ谷か。どうした？
部室の鍵を返しに来たんですけど。
そうか。なら早く入りたまえ。
ほう。
I don't know how to face Sensei since the ski camp, and she seems to have the same issue too. We're just a teacher and student, nothing more. Really, there's something more to it. Being in the teacher's room, that line of our relationship was more pronounced than ever, and it really stuck out at me. Wait. Being in the teacher's room, that line of our relationship was more pronounced than ever, and it really stuck out to me right then. In other words, the reality that I was born 10 years later than Sensei became clear. Yo, he said that before. I wondered if the reason why such an obvious thing was bothering me again was because I somehow conscious of Sensei as a member of the opposite sex since what happened at the ski camp. The only thing I can say for sure is that I'm still not sure what I'm feeling.
先生は何やってるんですか？
いやまあ、学年末は何かと書類仕事が多いものでな。
それ、普段から少しずつ消化しろって自分で言ってたやつじゃないですか。
あまあ、そう言うな。
When I looked at Hidesuka Sensei's desk, I saw a pile of papers. One by one, she was writing something on them in a very casual manner. Well, it seems she's always watching over us, huh?
まあ、全員を持ち上がれるわけではないからな。ずっと見ててやれんと言っただろう。公務員の悲しさだ。
そうですか。
It was a sobering thought to think about, that she had been watching over us for as many words as she had written on those documents. I mean, these documents. Are you gonna watch anime tonight? Yeah, probably. With a big sigh, as if she made up her mind about something else, Sensei smiled.
少し、付き合わんか？
Hell yeah! Okay, we're gonna pause it right here. Wait, hold on. We're gonna pause it right there. I feel like it's a good place to pause on because this is the end. Like after tomorrow, when we do the visual novel, that is the end. That's literally it, and I'm pretty sure that's the end of the visual novel. I just want to say I am grateful if you watched me play this whole visual novel. FPS, I know you were here every day and you were so in tune, bro. So I really just want to say thank you for sticking throughout the whole fucking visual novel with me, bro. That really means a lot, bro, and that you are a special person in my chat, bro. You're the most special person in my chat out of everybody right now because you sat through this bitch and you know everything that happened through this bitch.
Great
So
for watching my king.
thank you so much, bro. Thank you, bro.